class. My name is Esmond Franklin, and I will be reciting a speech by Malcolm X called "The Ballad of the Bullet." He performed this speech on April 3rd, 1964. During that time, it was where us as black people we didn't have any rights, and he just wanted us to be equal to white America. And the reason I chose this speech because how forward and direct Malcolm X was, and the passion that he had in his speech. I felt every word he was saying. So here we go. Mr. Moderator, Brother Lomax, brothers and sisters, friends and enemies. I just can't believe everyone in here is a friend. And I don't want to leave anybody out. The question tonight, as I understand it, is the Negro Revolt. And where do we go from here? Or what next? In my little humble way of understanding it, it points toward either the ballot or the bullet. Before we try and explain what is meant by the ballot or the bullet, I would like to clarify something concerning myself. I'm still a Muslim. My religion is still Islam. That's my personal belief, just as Adam Clayton Powell is a Christian minister who heads the Baptist Church in New York, but at the same time takes part in political struggles to try and bring about rights to black people in this country. And Dr. Martin Luther King is a Christian minister down in Atlanta, Georgia, who heads another organization fighting for the civil rights of black people in this country. And Reverend Gallimison, I guess you've heard of him, is another Christian minister in New York who has been deeply involved in the school boycotts to eliminate segregated education. Well, I am a minister, not a Christian minister, but a Muslim minister. And I believe in action on all fronts by whatever means necessary. Although I'm still a Muslim, I'm here tonight to discuss, not to discuss my religion. Not here to try and change your religion. I'm here to argue and discuss anything that we differ about. Because it's time for us to submerge our differences and realize that it's best for us to first see that we have the same problem, a common problem, a problem that will make you catch hell for whether you're a Baptist or a Methodist or a Muslim or a nationalist, whether you're educated or illiterate. We're all in the same boat and we're all going to claim the same hell from the same man. He just happens to be a white man. All of us have suffered here in this country political oppression at the hands of the white man, economic exploitation at the hands of the white man, and social degradation at the hands of the white man. I'm not a politician, not even a student of politics. In fact, I'm not a student of much of anything. I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, and I don't even consider myself an American. If you and I were American, there'll be no problem. Those hunkies that just got off that boat, they're already Americans. Polacks are already Americans. The Italian refugees are already Americans. Everything that came out of Europe, every blue-eyed thing is already American. And as long as you and I have been over here, we aren't Americans yet. But I am one who doesn't believe in deluding myself. I'm not going to sit at your table and watch you eat with nothing on my plate and call myself a diner. Sitting at the table doesn't make you a diner unless you eat some of what's on that plate. Being here in America doesn't make you an American. Being born here in America doesn't make you an American. Why, if birth made you American, you wouldn't need any legislation, you wouldn't need any amendments to the Constitution, you wouldn't be faced with civil rights filibustering in Washington, D.C. right now. They don't have to pass civil rights legislation to make Polak an American. No, I'm not an American. I'm one of the 22 million black people who are victims of Americanism. One of 22 million black people who are victims of democracy. Nothing but disguised hypocrisy. So I'm not standing here speaking to you as an American or a patriot or a flag saluter or a flag waver. No, not I. I'm speaking as a victim of this American system. And I see America through the eyes of the victim. I don't see any American dream. I see an American nightmare. If we don't do something real soon, I think you have to agree that we're going to be forced either to use the ballot or the bullet. It's one or another in 1964. Isn't it time? It isn't that time is running out of time. Time has run out.